There you go. And let's see here. I've got a chair right here. Actually, I'm going to put this one here. I've got another one in the hall, sir. Is there another guy that would like to help out that has been, you, sir, in the pink shirt or whatever that is? I don't know if that's pink or not, but I'll have you come up. We'll just do 14 people here. Yes. Aloha. Have you sit right here. Let's give a big round of applause for a volunteer. All right. Now I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go ahead and raise your hand if you've been hypnotized before today. Today. You have been hypnotized before today? All you guys have? Raise your hand. You have. Have you, sir? You have. Good. All right. What do you mean, maybe? Oh yeah, that doesn't. YouTube video don't count. All right. I'm gonna have you go ahead and put your hats, put it underneath your chair. Your necklaces or your dog tags, put them underneath your shirt, please. Underneath your shirt is all you gotta do. All right, good. If you have glasses, I'm gonna grab those glasses from you. I'm gonna put those over here on the table. All right. Don't worry if you can't see. You're not gonna want to see any of this anyway. So, just kidding. No, remember they're back here on the table. I've got them nice and safe over here. Okay. Good. Let me just double check everybody else here. Make sure we're all good. All right. Good. 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 Backs up against the back of the chair. Your feet firmly planted on the floor. One hand on each leg on your lap. On your own lap, please. Thank you. Perfect. That's all right. Don't worry about it. It happens. All right. It gets confusing. All right. Let me direct my attention. This is quite interesting real quick here. I will let you know, I've been doing this show for quite some time. Actually, at my all-night graduation party, we had a hypnotist, and I was doing magic at the time, and I've been doing this now, traveling across the world, actually doing this show that you're seeing right now. I'm actually located here in the Twin Cities, and this is a very, very busy time for me. Do like 18 shows here this week alone, and it's like a lot of sunrises. But I will tell you that the experience that I have is quite interesting because for doing it for so many years, since my all-night graduation party, I can actually tell who and what stages people are in just by looking at them in a matter of just less than a second. And what I'm going to tell you right now, there's 4 stages of hypnosis. You can research this if you'd like to on your own time. There's your alpha, beta, theta, and delta stages of hypnosis, also known as your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th stages of hypnosis. That might sound familiar in regards to the different stages of sleep, with REM sleep being in the 4th stage. Well, that's very, very similar to hypnosis, but hypnosis and sleep are 2 different things. And what's cool about this is there's 3 people up here already in the 1st stage of hypnosis. There's 2 people up here in the 2nd stage of hypnosis, and there's 1 person up here already in the 3rd stage of hypnosis, and they just got up here. All right. So what's cool about this is I know you're all freaking out. You're like, wow, where is it? Who is this? Which one am I? Am I in the 3rd stage or not? But you'll find out in just a second on who that person is. But what I'm going to do, just to make this a little bit more intimate and a little bit more closer for you guys, is I'm going to have you go ahead and do me a favor. I'm going to have you move your chairs all the way up to this invisible line this line right here, so you guys can get a bit closer. So go ahead and move your chairs up so the front legs of your chairs match up to that right there. Perfect. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you very much. There you go. Now you guys got a better view. All right, so look right up here at me. You're all doing very good. Hands back on your lap if you can. Backs up against the back of the chair the best you can. Look right up here, be in the area of my eyes only. Very, very important right now. I need you to focus on 3 rules. Rule number 1 is you have to be serious in giving this a try. Rule number 2 is you have to be willing to give this a try. Rule number 3 is you have to be focusing on the sound of my voice. Those are the only 3 rules. You follow along with those 3 rules, you can get in the state of hypnosis fairly quickly, all right? Start off by taking a breath of fresh air in through your nose and then out through your mouth, and then just simply close your eyes. Close your eyes all the way. Keep the eyes closed. Do not open the eyes up until I say it. Remember the 3 rules. You have to be serious, willing, and focusing on the sound of my voice for this to be a success, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a countdown from 10 to 0. With each decreasing number, I'd like you to imagine all the muscles in the body are going to become loose, limp, and relaxed, and you're going to find gravity is going to begin to pull down on each and every one of your muscles, from the tip of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes with each decreasing number. As a matter of fact, with your eyes closed right now, I'd like you to imagine all the muscles in your toes and feet right now. Focus on the muscles in the toes and feet and imagine that those are now going to begin to melt right into the floor. Keeping the eyes closed, remembering the 3 rules. You have to be serious, willing, and focusing on the sound of my voice for this to be a success. And just imagine as if gravity is going to begin to pull down on each and every one of your muscles in your toes and feet. And now I'd like you just to imagine as if that relaxation sensation is going to come up from your toes and feet up into your ankles and into the back of your calves. Keeping your eyes closed, tuning into the sound of my voice only. All other noises are going to go through one ear and out the other. And I'd like you to imagine that gravity now is beginning to pull down on each and every one of your muscles in your calves. From 8 to 7 now, you're going to find now that relaxation sensation is going to begin to increase as that relaxation sensation comes up from the back of your calves, up into your knees and onto your upper legs. Imagine your upper legs now are going to become loose, limp, and relaxed. Imagine gravity beginning to pull down on those upper legs as the tension begins to melt into the chair and into the floor. From 8 to 7, from 7 to 6 now, you're going to find out that relaxation sensation coming up from your upper legs up into your lower back muscles, into your upper back muscles. You're going to find the upper back muscles very loose, very limp, and very, very relaxed. From 7 to 6 to 6 to 5. That relaxation sensation comes up from the back muscles now up into the shoulders and down into the arms and the elbows and the forearms and the wrists, the hands, the fingers, and the fingertips. Imagine all the muscles now in your arms are going to become loose, limp, and relaxed. Imagine gravity pulling down on each and every one of those muscles, keeping the eyes closed as the tension begins to melt right through your body into the chair and into the floor. From 6 to 5 and 5 to 4. You're going to find now that relaxation sensation going to increase, just allowing all the muscles to become loose, limp, and relaxed as you find that tension now coming up from your hands, up into your wrists, your forearms, your upper arms, back now up into your shoulders and now into your neck muscles. Imagine your neck muscles are going to become loose, limp, and relaxed. You might find your head becoming very, very heavy. If that's the case, don't let that bother you. That just means you're allowing yourself to relax and you're doing very well. You might find your head starting to nod to the side or to the back or to the front. Either way, it doesn't matter. Either way, it does not matter because your ability to concentrate is high and the sound of my voice is as clear as a bell. The head is very, very heavy. Gravity pulling down on each and every one of the muscles in the head as we go now from 4 to 3. Deeper and deeper in the state of relaxation, you're going to find that relaxation sensation coming up from your neck muscles, up into your chin, your lips, your nose, and now your eyelids. Yes, imagine your eyelids very, very heavy, very loose, very limp, and very, very relaxed. All the tension now melting into the chair and into the floor from 3 to 2 and 2 to 1. You're going to find now that tension and that relaxation sensation coming up from the eyelids to the tip of the head. From 1 to 0, from the tip of the head all the way down to the tip of the toes. Loose, limp, and relaxed. You're going to find all the tension melting again into the chair and into the floor. All subjects, go ahead and take a big breath of fresh air in through your nose and out through your mouth at your own pace. Reason for doing this is just to enable your body to go deeper and deeper into the state of relaxation. Yeah, all right. We're going to go ahead and do this one more time. We're going to do a countdown from 10 to 0 one more time. This time when we get to the count of 0, I'd like you to imagine that you're going to be 10 times more relaxed than you are right now, okay? Here we go. From 10, 9, 8. Floating, drifting right on down, allowing the whole body to become loose, limp, and relaxed. From 8, 7, 6. Just keeping the eyes closed there, loose, limp, and relaxed, doing very well. Allowing the tension to come down deeper and deeper in the state of relaxation. I'd like you to focus right now on a spot where there is tension. Wherever the most tension is in your body. Wherever the most tension is in your body, we're going to focus on that spot. We're going to breathe in through the nose, and as we exhale, that tension will be gone, all right? So, no matter what noises you may hear, you're going to be able to tune into the sound of my voice as clear as a bell as you're doing right now. You're doing very well. From 6, 5, 4. Focus on the spot. Take a breath of fresh air through the nose. And out through the mouth and relax. Letting that one spot of tension go deeper and deeper in the state of relaxation now. Alright? One more time, take another big breath of fresh air through the nose. And out through the mouth and relax. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 10 times more relaxed than you were just a moment ago. Doing very, very well. Relaxing comfortably, each and every one of you. I'm going to come down the line gently, effortlessly, tap your left wrist and pull on the left wrist with just a couple of you. When I pull on the left wrist, the whole body's going to become loose, limp, and relaxed. You might find your shoulders going into your lap, or your shoulders may already be in your lap. Don't let that bother you. That just means you're allowing yourself to relax and you're doing very well. Let me repeat what I'm about to do. I'm going to come down the line, gently, effortlessly tap your left wrist and pull on the left wrist. When I pull on the left wrist, the whole body loose, limp, and relaxed. Staying in your chair, you might find your shoulders going into your lap. If that's the case, don't let that bother you. That just means you're allowing yourself to relax and you're doing very well. I want you to imagine you're going to be a heavy, heavy, loose, limp, relaxed rag doll. When I pull on the left wrist here, okay? Float right down, deeper and deeper in the state of relaxation. Good job staying in the chair, just like so. Tapping the left wrist here, floating way down there. Further, further, further down there. You go, stay in the chair there. And perfect, and you're floating right on down. Relaxing comfortably, stay in your chair there, float. Drifting further down. There you go. Alright, doing well, relaxing comfortably. Don't be startled when I tap you on your left wrist. You'll find it very relaxing to you. When I pull on it, that's when the whole body becomes loose, limp, and relaxed. So go ahead and take a big breath of fresh air through the nose. Out through the mouth and relax. Out through the mouth. There you go. One more time. Again, in through the nose again. There you go. And out through the mouth there. There you go. Relaxing comfortably there. And just float right down. Deeper and deeper in the state of relaxation. You're doing very well. Each and every one of you, just relax the shoulders there, the arms, the legs there, the neck, the hands, the feet there. Loose, limp, and float right on down. There you go. Yeah. All right. Just leave them there, very comfortable. All right, now all subjects, listen to me on the count of 3. You're going to be sitting up in your chairs. I'd like you to imagine as if, listen very closely, each and every one of you is doing very well. Feeling good in every which way. All time and space is now gone. Naturally, I'll bring that back to you, but for right now, I'd like you to imagine all time and space is now gone. On the count of 3, I'm going to have you sitting up in your chairs with your eyes closed. I'd like you to imagine as if you're going to be sitting in a very relaxing, comfortable automobile. Yes, this is going to be a car that's made for you and you only. On the count of 3, sitting up in this automobile, hands up on the steering wheel, eyes closed, 1, 2, and 3. Eyes closed, put your hands up on the steering wheel there. Just imagine yourself in a very relaxing, comfortable automobile. Eyes closed. Wow.
Look at Peter.
All right, you're doing well. Each and every one of you has got it. This automobile is made for you and you only. Keep the eyes closed.
Not even driving.
I'm going to come down the line. I'm going to ask you a couple of you what kind of vehicles you're driving here. Keep the hands on the steering wheel there. Keep the hands up on the steering wheel. First, I'm tapping on the shoulder right. Let's see here. Person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now. Only the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now. What type of vehicle are you driving here, miss? What kind of car is this?
Jeep.
A Jeep. This is a Jeep. Very nice looking Jeep, if I might not add. Now this is an interesting way to hold on to a steering wheel. It's all right. It's a nice car. The person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. What type of vehicle do you have here, miss? What kind of car is this?
Toyota.
A Toyota. Now these are some pretty nice vehicles. We have a Jeep and a Toyota so far.
Peter. Look at him.
But this by far is the most impressive steering wheel that you can be driving. It's a custom one, but it's very nice. What type of vehicle are you driving here, miss? What kind of car is this?
A Mercedes.
Okay. This is the comfortable Mercedes. Very nice. Now, if you have a nicer car than a Mercedes, can you raise your hand nice and high right now? course, this is the nicest car of them all right here. Person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, only the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, relaxed and comfortable. What kind of vehicle is this here, sir?
Lambo.
Very nice. This is a Lamborghini, as you know, that they are very low and very low. And that's kind of how you have to drive them. The person I'm tapping the shoulder right now here, you got a nicer car than a Lamborghini, Mass?
I have a Porsche.
Yes, that's a nice car. Very nice car. It's not quite as nice as a Porsche, but that's fine. Go ahead and put your hands back up on the steering wheel there, and we're going to go ahead and give this car a spin. Put the keys in the ignition there, turn it on, give it some gas there. There you go. Now, put it in first gear or drive. Let's give this car a spin here. As we go from 5 to 10 to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 miles an hour. Give it some more gas here. From 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 miles an hour. All right. Put the car in cruise control. We're at 55 miles an hour. Put it in cruise control. There you go. Now we're cruising down the interstate now at 55 miles an hour. Something happened to the headrest on this vehicle. That's all right. All right, any rate, so we're cruising down, but actually, hey, ladies, if you look off to the right over here, you can see there's a car pulling up. Oh, it's a car full of nice looking guys. Why don't you smile right by
Look at
Yeah, guys, hey, if you look off to the left, you can see a car pulling up. Oh, it's a car full of nice looking ladies. Why don't you smile right by the ladies? Right by the ladies over there. Hello. Yep, okay. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and keep going now. Let's see what your car can do. Give it some more gas. From 55 to 60 to 65 to 70 to 75 to 80 miles an hour. Oh, turn to your left. Turn to your left. Turn to your left. There you go. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Now we're doing fine. We're doing fine. The road's getting a little bumpy here at 85 miles an hour. Oh, listen, here comes a speed bump, you know. There we go, smoothing out now at 85, 95, 100 miles an hour. Yes, now. Look up in your mirror, look up in your rear view mirror there. Look in the rear view mirror. Uh-oh, it's a cop. It's not good, it's a police officer. Pull over.
He's driving a manual.
Not
He's
good.
shifting down.
All right. Get your imaginary driver's license out there for me. Get your imaginary driver's license.
Really?
Yeah, give him your imaginary driver's license. Put that away. Whatever. Okay, your imaginary one. You got it. All right. Yeah, he's gonna go check up. He's gonna go check up on your information. I cross your fingers in hopes that you don't get a ticket, because this would not be good. I cross your fingers, your arms, your legs, everything you got, in hopes that you don't get a ticket. Just cross your fingers there, whatever it takes, just until you don't get a ticket here. This would not be good. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. Hopefully he lets us off here. 100 miles an hour. See what he says. Here he comes. He's coming back. All right. He wants to know, nod your head, yes or no. Do you think you were speeding? Yeah, well, even though he clocked you going 100 miles an hour at 55, he just said, he's gonna let you off this time. Yes. Don't worry about it, all right? So get your imaginary driver's license back from them there. There you go. Take a big breath of fresh air into the nose. Out through the mouth, stay in your chair and sleep. Right on down there, loose, limp, and relax there. Just stay in the chair there, no longer in the car, relaxing, comfortable. Just relaxing as you do.
Carly is gone.
That's comfortable. All right. So now on the count of 3 this time, all subjects, I'm going to have you sitting up in your chairs. I'd like you to imagine that now this time, you're going to be in a very comfortable movie theater. On the count of 3, eyes closed, sitting up in this movie theater chair. 1, 2, and 3. Eyes closed, sit up in your local movie theater chair, put your feet out in front of you and get comfortable. Alright? You can smell the fresh buttery popcorn, the cherry cokes in the atmosphere. It's very, very relaxing, very comfortable. Now, you can do me a favor, turn your heads 180 degrees to the back of the movie theater here. You can see there's a guy up there in the projection booth. Go ahead and wave hi to him there.
Carly is so
wave hi to him. Waving back at you. Yeah. Now, go ahead and look forward now at the movie theater screen. Look forward at the movie theater screen. We're going to begin to watch our feature presentation. Keep the eyes closed. I'd like you to imagine the first scene of the movie is about to begin. I'd like you to imagine now the first scene of this movie is actually pretty funny, yeah. You can hear the audience laugh on the first scene. Yes, this is a pretty funny movie. Oh, this is funny, I tell you. This is funny. And now look at the second movie's beginning. The second movie now started, and this movie's sad. Yeah, this movie's actually a sadder movie now as this keeps playing. Can't believe how sad this movie is.
I think she is.
So sad. It's a tear-jerking movie. I know, but don't worry now. Don't worry. Listen, it's that funny movie again, yeah? Yeah, it's a Roadrunner. Beep, beep, oh, there he goes, you see. And now all of a sudden the movie stops. What the heck? Find out what's going on up here. Look to the back of the movie theater, see if there's anybody up there in the projection booth. It's being a funny movie, and it's now off. Stopped. I don't see anybody in the projection booth, but in the upper left-hand corner you can see an air conditioning unit in the upper left-hand corner. It's a comfortable 72 degrees Fahrenheit. But we're going to do a countdown from 5 to 0. With each decreasing number, you're going to find it getting colder and colder in this movie theater. So go ahead and look forward now at the movie theater screen. As we go from 5 to 4, I want you to imagine the temperature going from 72 down to 70 to 65 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. You can begin to feel the first wave of cold air coming in from the back of the movie theater. As a matter of fact, with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine each decreasing number, it's going to get colder and colder as this second wave of now cold air comes in from the back of the movie theater because that air conditioning unit is now stuck on maximum. And as it blows maximum of cold air into this movie theater, we're going to go from 4 to 3, and you're going to feel now the temperature dropping. You're going to feel it dropping from 60 to 55 to 50. To 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Rub your hands. Yeah, rub your hands together. The faster you rub, the better you'll feel. Oh yeah. Rub those hands together. There you go. There. Just rub the hands together as we go from 3 to 2. The temperature's going to drop even more so now as we feel a third wave of cold air come in from the back of the movie theater as we now go from 40 to 35 to the 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It's starting to get pretty cold in this movie theater here as we go from 3 to 2 and 2 to 1. Yes, as we now go to 2 to 1, you're going to feel the temperature now go from 35 to 30 to 25 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Huddle up to your neighbor if you have to. Do anything to get some warm air into that body there. Huddle up to your neighbor. Yes, rub your neighbor's arms, rub your own arms. Do whatever it takes to get some warm air into that body there. It's so cold. So cold in this movie theater. Now, when I snap my fingers, your eyes will be immediately open up. You'll know exactly where you're at and what you're doing. 1, 2, and 3. Wow.
Carly, she's so shook.
Do you three guys know each other? Oh, you know each other real well now. Wow. Got pretty exciting there. All right, here's what we're going to do. Move your chairs up to that front row, that line again. That line. Move your front legs of your chair to that line. It might already be on there, that's fine. Look right up here at me. I'm going to bring the temperature up right now. Look at me. Look at me, right here. Look at me in the area of my eyes only. I'm bringing the temperature up right now as we're going from 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Bring it up higher to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Comfortable temperature. Stay right there at 72, 73, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to stay right there. Look right up here at me now. Comfortably relax. I'm going to come down the line gently, effortlessly tap you on your left wrist, or tap you on your forehead rather. And when I tap you on your forehead, your whole body's going to go deep into the state of relaxation like it was just a moment ago. I am going to move a couple of you though, just to get a little bit more comfortable. All right. Starting off with, let's do you, sir. Stand up straight and well balanced. I'm going to have you switch spots with this lady right here. Yep, you're doing fine. I'm going to have you, miss, stand and sit over. Actually, I'm going to have you scoot down one chair for me. I'm going to have you sit down right here, miss. Thank you very much. Look right up here at me. Comfortable temperature. Comfortable temperature. Look right up here at me in the area of my eyes only, okay? Doing well. Doing very well. All right, let me see here. I'm going to, let's just keep it like this for now, actually. Let's just keep it like this for now. I think this is going to work. Okay, I'm going to, again, come down the line. Take my thumb, put up against the forehead. The whole body becomes loose, limp, and relaxed, staying in your chair. You're doing very well here. Just fold right down. Float further down. There you go. Stay in the chair there the best you can. Floating further down there. Stay in the chair there. Stay in the chair there. Float right down. There you go. Relaxing. Comfortable. Further down there. Stay in the chair there. Stay in the chair there. Floating further down there. Just float further down. I kept a couple of you awake for a reason. What was your first name, sir?
Austin.
Austin. And you are, miss?
Jess.
Jess?
Yeah.
Awesome. Austin, I didn't know if you knew you can do this, but you can actually take your own thumb, put it to Jess's forehead, she'll go deep asleep. I kid you not, just float right on down.
Holy shit.
I know. Did you know you had that ability?
No.
Well, you know now. You know what else is cool? You can actually take your own thumb, put it to your own forehead, and it works just as good. I kid you not. Yep, take your thumb, touch the forehead, and float right on down. There we go. Let's give them all a big round of applause. You guys are doing really well. All right. All these people definitely, to my best estimation, are at least in the 3rd stage of hypnosis. The majority, though, are in the 4th stage of hypnosis, except this guy here. This is like the 5th stage right here. I don't even know what stage that is, but that's a deep stage of hypnosis right there. That's great. And as time goes on, they'll go deeper and deeper. This one right here is the right here is the least amount right here. This is actually the 2nd stage, first going into the 2nd stage of hypnosis. But the rest of these people definitely in the 3rd and 4th stages, and then the fifth stage on the end there. So, at any rate, so let me continue along here. We're going to go ahead and do another suggestion. And a lot of good subjects up here, I will tell you that. So, what we'll do is this. We're going to have the people that I'm tapping on the shoulders right now and now. When we get to the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up. You are no longer going to remember your last name or where you are from. Yes, you're no longer going to remember your last name or where you were from, and you're going to find it laugh out loud hysterical if someone else does not know their last name or where they are from. It will be the funniest joke you've ever heard, but you will not know your last name or where you are from as well. That's only when we get to the count of 3. That's only people I'm tapping the shoulders right now and now. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up. When you open your eyes up, the number 8 will be completely removed from your vocabulary. So, when you count, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, so on and so forth. You're going to skip by the number 8 as if it doesn't even exist. It's only when you get to the count of 3, and that's only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, and only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up, and every other word and every other phrase you say is going to be the words pa, pa. All right, anyway, the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, every other word or every other phrase you say is going to be the words pa, all right? That's only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. It's only when you get to the count of 3. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. I want you to take a big breath of fresh air through your nose, out through your mouth. There you go, relaxing comfortably. And person I'm tapping, there you go, relaxing comfortably. That's all right. First I'm tapping the shoulder right now. When you open your eyes up on the count of 3, you are going to only speak in Martian language. You will not speak a word of English whatsoever. The person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, only the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up, and you are going to be a professional Martian language translator. You're going to fluently be able to speak all the Martian languages in the entire universe and translate it into the English language. That's only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, and that's only when we get to the count of 3. All other subjects, I'm going to have you stay seated right where you're at with your eyes closed, okay? For now. Here we go. From 0 to 1, if you do not know what we're going to do when we get to the count of 3, raise your hand nice and high right now. If you do not know what we're going to do when we get to the count of 3, raise your hand nice and high right now. Good. From 0 to 1, sitting up in your chair. From 1 to 2, sitting up even more so. Getting into your suggestion, just the people I was tapping on the shoulder. From 1 to 2, and now from 2 to 3. Open the eyes up. Look right up here at me in the area of my eyes only. Here you go. Then you sit up in your chair, eyes closed. There you go. Keep the eyes closed. Stay seated right in the chair. Open the eyes up here. Open the eyes up. Look right up here at me in the area of my eyes only. There you go. Good job. Starting off here at the end. We're going to start off with you, sir, because you look familiar. I'm not sure if I've met you. Or, are you as well, miss? What's your first name, miss?
Rochelle.
Rochelle. Nice to meet you. Rochelle, your first name is, miss?
Lexi.
Lexi, and you are, sir?
Jacob.
Jacob. You look familiar as well, Jacob. I think I might have met you before. I'm not sure. Jacob, what's your last name? Jacob what?
Jacob.
Jacob, yes, that's your first name. And what's your last name, Jacob?
Jacob.
Are you laughing that he doesn't know his last name?
No.
I know. It's quite funny and entertaining. Anyways, what's your last name, miss? You don't know either. Okay. Jacob, you laughing at that? Yes, that's all right. Doesn't matter. Anyways, you look normal. What was your first name again, miss?
Rochelle.
Rochelle, yes. And how many fingers do you have on both of your fingers there, Rochelle?
9.
No, all together though?
10.
Yeah, naturally. Can you do me a favor, Rochelle? Open them up like this. Rochelle, open them up like this. I'll point at them. You count them nice and slow. Is that okay? Okay, nice and slow. Go ahead.
1.
Yep.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 9.
11. Rochelle, you have 11 fingers. You told me you had 10. You just counted 11. Yeah, just recount it, see if you come up with something else. I'm not sure why you're having such a problem. Whatever. Anyways, I'm sorry. What was your first name again, Miss?
Lexi.
Lexi, yes. Thanks for helping out. I appreciate it, Lexi. I know you don't know your last name. It's not a big deal. But where are you? Where are you from, Lexi? Where are you located? Where are you from?
I don't know.
You don't know either where you're from or your last name. She doesn't know where she's from. What do you think of that, sir? It is funny. Jacob, it is funny. Why was it? Were you thinking like where you were from? Where are you from, Jacob? Yeah, you don't know either. It doesn't matter. This guy knows where he's from. I can tell. Yes, you, sir. What's your first name?
Alex.
Alex. And where are you from, Alex? Awesome. All right, I knew it. Absolutely knew it. You stopped counting here, Miss. Why did you stop counting your 11 fingers?
Because I keep getting it wrong.
You keep getting it 11. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go like this. Put them together to this. Yep, just go like that. Put them to the side. Count by twos, even numbers. Okay, we'll go by twos, even numbers. Okay, not a big deal. Here we go, nice and slow. We have 10, 11, and let's see what we come up with now. Go ahead.
2,
Yep.
4, 6, 10, 12.
12.
She's so like, what the fuck?
You grew another one. You had 10, 11, now you have 12 fingers. Oh well, that doesn't matter. Close the eyes here. I'm gonna have you close your eyes, close your eyes. Close your eyes, stay in your chair here just for now. I don't know if they teach you this here. I actually live in Minneapolis, so I don't know if they teach us on the east side of the Twin Cities. They might teach you this in the schools or not, I'm not sure, but we have what's called professional Martian language translators that exist amongst us here on our planet. We have professional Martian language translators. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we actually have one here with us tonight. Yes. You guys are laughing, so I'm assuming they don't teach you that here. That's all right. You, sir, are a professional Martian language translator. Is that correct, sir? Okay, well, okay, sir, I only speak English. You can speak all English and Martian. Yeah, I only speak English. I'm sorry. So you're gonna have to speak English to me, okay? But now, so you are a professional Martian language I don't know a word of Martian. So you're a professional Martian language translator, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Awesome. Well, now, how long have you been doing this for now?
About 7 years.
7 years. That's a long time. Did you go to school for this, or how did you pick this up? I'm very intrigued by this.
I duct taped a walkie-talkie to my telescope when I was a kid.
That's what you talk to aliens.
Wow.
Just duct tape.
That is quite intriguing. I have a Martian to the right of you that only speaks Martian language. Can you do me a favor and translate some English into the Martian language for me? Would that be all right?
Yeah?
Okay, cool. All right, she's to the right of you. Can you ask her in Martian language for me, please? Ask her, like, what planet is she from? Go ahead.
This black now or
Interesting. What planet was that in English?
Mars.
Mars. That's awesome. That's within our solar system here, folks. This is pretty exciting. I'm going to come behind you here so I can pass the microphone a little bit better back and forth. Can you ask her how long did it take her to get from her planet Mars down here to the planet Earth? Ask her that in Martian language, nice and loud. Go ahead. Okay, interesting. Not a real enthusiastic language here. What planet? How long did it take her to get from planet Mars down here to the planet Earth?
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Holy shit, every time.
Holy cow. That is amazingly fast. All right, it takes us like 3 to 6 months to get up to the planet Mars. Can you ask her in Martian language what does she do for a career or a living on her planet? Ask her that in Martian language. Go ahead. Wow. What does she do, sir?
She models designer boots.
Designer?
Go ahead and tell her in Martian language for me. Tell her to take her thumb, put it up against her forehead, and she'll go deep asleep. Tell her that in Martian language. Go ahead.
Oh shit!
Wow. Very impressive. Did you know they could do that, sir?
Actually, yes.
Oh. Now you wouldn't go down like that, though, right? No, I didn't think so. Look right here at me and vote right down. There we go. Let's give them all a big round of applause again, you guys. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed the best you can here. All right, because now what we're going to do is we're going to get all these people to come out into the audience and interact with you all one-on-one, all right? Right, so just follow along with their suggestions. Try not to speak to them in their normal character, if you know what I mean, okay? But these people are going to come out and interact with you one-on-one, okay? So we're going to make this quick, all right? For now, we're just going to have the person tapping the shoulder right now. You're going to be glued to your chair. Just keep the eyes closed for now. Imagine you're going to be glued to your chair when we get to the count of 3, okay? Just the person tapping the shoulder right now, you're going to be glued to your chair. People on tapping the shoulder, all suggestions made up to this point, except the person tapping on the shoulder right now, all suggestions, if you do not feel a tap from me on your shoulder right now, all suggestions up to this point have been removed. Keep your eyes closed, stay seated right where you're at. But all suggestions have been removed except the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now. You will be glued to your chair when we get to the count of 3. That's only the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now. Keep the eyes closed, all other subjects, keep your eyes closed, stay seated right where you're at. The people I'm tapping on the shoulders right now, now, and now. And now. If you felt a tap from me to you on your shoulder right now, now, and now. You are going to regress. And the word is regress, meaning to go back in time. You're going to go all the way back to a happy time at the age of 5 years old. Yes, you are going to be 5 years old when we get to the count of 3, all right? All right, a happy time at 5 years old. You're going to be at the world's largest petting zoo, all right? And every single person's head of hair is going to be a cute little animal you're going to want to go pet. Anybody that's wearing a green Wolfpack shirt or sweater is going to be a especially cute animal. You're going to give them lots of love and attention. All right? It's only when we get to the count of 3. That's only the people I'm tapping on the shoulders right now, now. All right. We're going to also do this. Relax and comfortable. Have the person that I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, the only person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, I'm going to have you grab your left shoe. If you could take your left shoe off for me real quick, please. Yep, hold on to that shoe there for me. Yep, hold on to it, please. Because that is now your billy club, all right? On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up. You'll stand up straight and well balanced. You'll stay on the stage at all times. When anybody in the audience begins to laugh, you're going to wave your billy club at them, tell them to quiet down, and stop laughing. That laughter right there that you just heard was way out of control. All right? And you were going to try to control this crowd and get them to stop laughing. The more they laugh, the more it's going to irate you, the more you're going to yell at them to quiet down. Now, you will not throw, touch, or hurt anyone or anything, including yourself, all right? You'll not throw anything. You'll just stay on stage. You'll use your voice to threaten them and your billy club. Person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now, I'm going to have you take your left shoe off for me real quick. I want you to hold on to that. Because on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up and you are going to be a 007 agent. Yes, you are going to go low, you're going to stay low, and you're going to go slow. And you're going to hide amongst the audience because the Russians are going after you, all right? You now have a gun in your hand, so you're going to use that gun to get the Russians away, okay? But this is only when we get to the count of 3. This is only when we get to the count of 3. That's the only person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. The best place to be is low, go low and slow and hide amongst the audience. That's the best place to be. All right, that's only the person I'm tapping the shoulders right now, and that's only when we get to the count of 3. All right, person that I'm tapping on the shoulders right now, now, and now. You are going to be, when we get to the count of 3, candidates for the presidency of the United States of America. Only when you get to the count of 3, though. Only when you get to the count of 3. You're going to want to shake everyone's hands in the audience to get them to get your vote, all right? You will notice there are other candidates. Be very friendly to the other candidates because we are live national television, all right? So this is only when we get to the count of 3. This is only the people I'm tapping the shoulders right now, now, and now. Candidates for the presidency of the United States of America when we get to the count of 3, all right? Now, person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up, stand up straight and well balanced. You're going to sit back down in the audience where you were before, and you're going to listen very closely to every word I say on the microphone. Because the minute, and I mean, or rather the second, you hear me say my name, Jason Mystic, you're going to immediately stand up and move to another part of the room because the person on your left and right do not smell good at all. All right, you're going to smell a rude odor coming from the person on your left and right. You're going to stand up and move to another part of the room and it'll smell much, much better. All right, that only goes for the person I'm tapping on the shoulder right now. And this only when we get to the count of 3, and that's each and every time I say my name. When we get into the audience, over the microphone, only when I say my name, not when anybody else says it. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now and now, I want you to sit up in your chairs, I want you to open your eyes up, look at it, I want you to sit up in your chair, open your eyes up here, open the eyes, look at each other, remember what each other looks like there for me, close the eyes here, close the eyes. All right, stay in the chair, okay? Yeah, all right. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, that lady you were just looking at a moment ago, on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up, and you are going to be madly in love with that woman. Yes, you are going to want to go after her, all right? The problem is you can only move in slow motion. Yes, your voice and her name is Aloda, okay? Her name is Aloda, and you can only move in slow motion. You can talk normally, so you can sing her songs, tell her poems, tell her how much you love her, whatever it takes to get her heart out, all right? So only when we get to the count of 3, that's only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, but your body will move in slow motion. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now, and only the person I'm tapping the shoulder right now. When we get to the count of 3, that guy you were just looking at a moment ago, he's going to be going after you. You're going to want to stay away from him, all right? Now, you realize he does move in slow motion. The best place to hide is amongst the audience, all right? Amongst the audience is the best place to hide. You will stay inside this room at all times. That goes for all subjects. You'll stay inside this room at all times. If you do not know what we're going to do when we get to the count of 3, raise your hand nice and high right now. If you do not understand or know what we're going to do when we get to the count of 3. That's what I thought. Okay. Person I'm tapping the shoulder right now on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes up. You'll stay on stage. When anybody in the audience begins to laugh, you're going to wave your billy club that you're now holding on to at them. You're going to tell them to quiet down and stop laughing. The more they laugh, the more it's going to irate you. The more you're going to yell at them to quiet down. If you understand, nod your head yes. Good. Here we go. From 0 to 1, sitting up in your suggestion. This is going to get crazy. From 1 to 2, sitting up even more so now. All the way up into your chairs. All the way up into your chairs. Don't open your eyes until we get to the last count. Don't open your eyes until we get to the last count. From 1, 2, and 3. Open the eyes up. There you go. By some of you stand up straight, one balance. Some of you move this direction, okay? Yep, down the stairs. Take the stairs. Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, can you hang out low and go into the audience, please? Thank you very much. Candidates, go ahead and go out in the audience. Kids, world's largest petting zoo. You can go ahead and pet. Walk, don't run. Walk. You gotta walk or you don't get anything. Her name's Lola. You're gonna have to use your voice. Go a little bit faster. Sir, you need to stand up and quiet this crowd for me, please, because I was on a little bit louder, sir. Thank you. This is out of control. So just open the eyes up, straight on down, straight on down, straight on down. Look out in the audience here. What's the punishment if these people keep laughing like this? What's the punishment? Quiet down. Yes, I'm going to quiet down. We'll wave your belly club at them and see if it quiets them down. Yes, candidates, if you can go ahead and go out in the audience, yep, shake everyone's hand, open the eyes up, straight on balance, and you can shake everyone's hand. Walk that direction. That would be really appreciated. you. Yes, thank you, sir. You're doing good. Yes. Thank you. All right, very good. Sir. All right, yes, just stay there. Yep, you're doing good. You're going to probably get a lot of votes here. Just shake people's hands, see if you do it. Sit down if you can for me so I can see where people are at. Okay. Hi there. Yes, kids in the petting zoo. Have you found your favorite animal yet? What? Really? Which one? Show me here. Which one? This one? Cute? Oh, wow. That's one heck of an animal right there. What kind of animal is this? Goat. A goat. Awesome. That is an awesome billy goat if I don't know that. We got some other kids at the petting zoo right over here, sir. Yeah, you have your favorite animal right here. What kind of animal is this, sir? What kind of animal?
It's a bunny.
A bunny. We have a bunny here. Very cute bunny. Sir, do you have your favorite animal yet? Look for your favorite animal. You're in the world's largest petting zoo. Cute animal. What kind of animal is this?
Ostrich.
An ostrich. We have an ostrich at the petting zoo. Unbelievable. This is great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see here. Let's get the, yeah, sir, this is out of control. Yeah, sir. You know what, sir? Listen. I got an idea. Grab your other billy club from your other foot, slap them together, see if they'll listen to you a little bit better. Here we go. All right, that's all right. Can I get the candidates for the presidency of the United States of America, the election? Can I get the candidates? Candidates, Sir, what's going on, sir?
You won't accept my love!
Listen, why don't you do this? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you go ahead and tell her a poem? You know, like roses are red, violets are blue, and then finish it up. Go ahead.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Your name's Alona, and I love you!
I know, that was not that good. All right, but that's all right. All right. Candidates, be very friendly here. We have a bunch of candidates. We have live national television here. All of you sit down here for a minute, okay? Hi, do you think you're going to win this upcoming election, miss?
Yeah,
You are very confident. Likewise yourself, sir.
I'm feeling good. I think the people are behind me.
Yes, I would say that's good. They think they're going to win, sir. Thank you. They think they're going to win, sir. What do you think?
No, they got nothing on me.
Yeah, they've got nothing. Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead, candidates, sit back down here where you were before. You're doing very good. I'm going to have you just close your eyes, stay in your chair. Close your eyes, stay in your chair here. Yep, stay in your chair here for me. Close your eyes, stay in your chair. Close your eyes, stay in the chair. Sit down right here. Close your eyes, stay in your chair. There you go.
I love you!
Sir. I know, I don't think she really cares. Kids at the petting zoo. Kids at the petting zoo. I have more food for you. Come up here, walk. Don't run. Kids at the petting zoo, can you walk up here on stage? Walk up here on stage. Miss, Alona. Kids. Alona, do you know who this guy is? You have no idea. All right, we'll keep moving that way then. We'll get you up here in a second. All right, kids at the petting zoo, sit down right here. I got some more food for you. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Sit up here. Yep, close your eyes. Stay in the chair. It's not safe. Close your eyes. Stay in the chair. Do we have a 007 agent here in the audience? Ladies and gentlemen, dude, you did awesome. No, the Russians are now gone. You just got them all. Stand up. Stand up. Let's give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, 007, you did it. Very why don't you go ahead and come up and around here. Come around this direction, okay? You really don't know who this guy is? You don't. It doesn't look like it. Okay, come on over here. Hurry up.
I love you.
Walk. Yep, there you go. There you go. Watch the stairs. Watch the stairs. There you go. Do you know who this guy is? Really? Okay. Good. You have no idea who this guy is. All right. Go ahead and close your eyes. Stay in that chair. There you go. I'm going to have you go ahead and close your eyes. Stay in that chair there. Stay in the chair. All right, come on up here, sir. I'm going to get you a load up. Yes, you can walk a little bit faster. Sit down right here. I'll get you a load here in a second. Go on this here. Perfect. Yep, sit down right here. Sit down. Yep, you can sit down right here. And then just close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and hand you a loader right now. You can give it a hug and a kiss. There you go. All right, so.
Oh no!
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Damn!
They weren't supposed to. Hey, great. Just give her a hug. No more kisses. No more kisses. All right. All right. Listen very closely, all subjects. Listen very closely, all subjects. Listen closely, all subjects. When we get to the count of 5, you're going to forget, or rather, I'm sorry, let's let you guys decide. Yeah, let's let you guys decide. Do you guys want them to remember this, or you want them to forget all this?
Forget!
Okay, how many of you want them to forget everything? How many of you want them to remember everything? Okay. That didn't help much. Okay. All right, here's what we'll do instead. Listen very closely, all subjects. All subjects, we're going to get to the count of 5. You're going to open your eyes up. You're going to forget absolutely everything that you've done up here tonight. You will not remember a thing until you step foot outside of this building. Because when you step foot outside of this building, that is going to be the moment you instantly remember everything that you've done up here tonight, all right? That's what we'll do. And we'll continue to remember, okay? However, you are not going to remember what I'm about to tell you, okay? You will not remember what I'm about to tell you, and that is this. My personal thanks to you for volunteering up here tonight. When you are now by yourself, you are now going to be able to read 2 times faster than you did before you came up here. This is going to be planted deep into the subconscious mind. Not only that, but you're going to understand and comprehend what you are reading 2 times faster than you did before you come up here. This is when you are by yourself. So whatever it is you decide to do from here on out, if it is school or career or whatever path you decide to choose from here on out, you are going to go ahead and be able to succeed with what your heart desires. Because you're going to be able to tap into this potential anytime you need to. If it's for taking tests, or for a meeting, or for an interview. You're going to be able to tap into this potential and use this to your good. This is my personal thanks to you for volunteering up here tonight. You will not remember that suggestion, though, when you step outside. You'll remember all other suggestions, okay? So, we're going to go from 0 to 5. We get to 5, you'll be fully aware, fully awake, no longer hypnotized. And no one, and I repeat, no one will be able to hypnotize you now for the next 24 hours except the sound of my voice and my voice only. And only certified hypnotists are going to be able to hypnotize you now for the rest of your lives. Only certified hypnotherapists. That is it. From 0 to 1, sitting up in your chair, move your arms, your legs, your hands, your feet, get the blood circulating back into the body. I know you understand. From 1 to 2, sitting up even more so now. You're going to find your heart rate going to increase. Likewise with your breathing, you're going to find your heart rate increasing a little bit more. As you sit up all the way in your chair, do not open your eyes up until we get to the last count. From 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. Sitting all the way up in the chair now. Move your arms, the legs, the hands, and feet. Get the blood circulating back into the body even more so now. And then just simply open the eyes up from 4 to 5. Let's give them a big round of applause, you guys. Yeah, that's his other shoe there. Why are you holding on to his shoe, sir?
I don't know.
Don't know. All right. That's all right. Step outside. I'll come back to you. That's all right. No, you all did very well, I must admit. Time goes by fast when you're having fun, and I'll just ask him a quick question here. How many of you feel you were up here for less than, let's say, let's go with less than 5 minutes? Raise your hand. Keep your hand raised. How about less than 10 minutes? Seriously. Okay, that's the majority. Less than 15 minutes? Okay, that's everybody there. Everyone here thinks they were up here for less than 15 minutes. Time goes by fast when you're having fun. That's definitely the case. You guys were up here for well over an hour is how long you were up here for. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you were. Just step outside. You'll figure it all out. All right? But you guys go and grab your shoes, your socks, your glasses over there. Thank you very much for having me here again. Congratulations.